Hello everyone, welcome back to Allthemods 10. So, we've still got the weird glitchy issue. I'm not sure what that's from, but maybe we're a ghost. Ooh. Right, so, today we have actually updated again. So I think we're on, like, 0.55 or something like that. So, we've got a few new toys. Specifically, we've got a time bee that we can now do. So, highly recommend you make one of these instead of doing like I mean, to be fair, I feel like the setup that we've got is maybe easier. Maybe not. Who knows? Time bees cannot breed amongst themselves. Also, a lot of the bees now, if not all of them, get pollen puffs. Yeah, they all get pollen puffs instead of wax. So that's interesting. I don't know if wax is even in this anymore. There is wax blocks. How are you supposed to get this then? Okay, some of them give you wax. That's interesting. Okay. Whereas some of them give you puffs. I'm not sure what the difference is or why there's a difference, but there you go. You get puffs now. Puff. We've got loads. And of course, we are going to need to put the puffs. I'm going to try and put that with some of our bee stuff. I mean, over here seems like a good place to put it. So we'll put it there. Take all of the puffs out. Oh my goodness, they only stack up to 16. I didn't think about this. I can't be bothered to update this, so we're fine. Anyway, yeah, so today we could go and get the time bee. That was my plan. It looks like a right pain in the bum. Because we got the Celestigem bee. What was that again? Sorry. So, Celestigem, you need 2 of those. You need a Draconic bee egg. You need a Skulk bee. I don't even know if we've got a Skulk bee. And then you need the Eclipse Alloy bee times 2. The time crystal and the fluid shouldn't be that bad. But what these give you is these time combs. And time combs, when you pop them through, you get a 10% chance to get 2 time crystals. So that's, what, a 20% chance to get 1? I think that's how you do percentages. I don't know. Anyway. And then there's I think that's a 10% chance as well. It doesn't say right there. But I think it's a 10% chance to get time fluid. You might always get it, to be fair. I'm not sure. But, yeah, there you go. So we can get time fluid this way now instead of doing, you know, this instead. You could literally just do it via bees. I might try and get it. I feel like we don't need to because we've already got, like, the other setup. So I'm not actually going to go for that. But there's loads and loads of updates that we can actually now have a look at. All of the recipes are back in. So if I do add-ons, we click, like, right here. You can see all of the recipes again. I didn't do any changes. I just did an update. So I updated to the latest version and seems to work. Seems to have fixed everything. So well done, ATM team. Right, let's go over some of the changes that have been added, right? So first one is, I'm going to go to controls, keybinds. I think I've already set it, but I'm going to show you it anyway, how you could set it. Observable, which is that one. And it comes up right here. I've set mine to keypad number 6 because I've got a keypad on my keyboard. Press that bad boy. I'm going to actually, if you hover over this and then use your scroll wheel, you can actually set the duration to 5 seconds. And I'm just going to say profile TPS. It's going to take us 5 seconds right now. And then it's going to give you an overlay. And my goodness, look at myself. I'm not doing too well, am I? Flipping heck. Okay, why the heck is this? Why is this, like, causing so much DPS? Or US per tick? Over here, I knew this would be an issue. The unobtainium furnaces have always been kind of an issue. And so have the netherite furnaces. All the furnaces have, basically. My goodness, this has taken 600 per tick. That's insane. That's a lot right there. That's not too bad, though, to be fair. We're actually not doing too bad. There's another one up here. Oh, yeah, we can do this, by the way. Get through the floor just like that. This modular router. The breaker module. Okay. For some reason, this is doing, like, quite a bit. I always, I always see, by the way, this is just showing you how like many operations it's doing per tick, I believe. So this one's doing 60 per tick, which is like 60 times 20 because there's 20 ticks in a second. So whatever 60 times 20 is how many this is doing per second. How many operations. This is doing quite a lot. The modular routers always seem to do quite a bit, especially with like modules like the activator module. Activator module does a ridiculous amount of clicking, basically. This one's actually got an activator module, but it's being absolutely fine. I suppose it doesn't have anything in it to cause it to do like bad stuff. So anyway, right, let's pop out here. We can see some more stuff, which is pretty bad over here. Everything seems pretty good with Mystical. And with bees as well, it seems all right over here. Yeah, it's pretty bad in there. But that's mainly, by the looks of it, it's mainly the furnaces and some modular routers. All of this stuff is really, really good. It doesn't use like barely any processing power. Obviously, over here, we've got our, what's this? Yeah, our Super Factory Manager. That's pretty good, to be fair. Considering all of the stuff that it's doing, right? It's like pulling from all of these and then sending all the way up into here. And then by the looks of it, I'll come up here. Obviously, I'm not doing very well, but that's because I got a mech suit on and it takes quite a bit. Why is this doing this? What does this do? Oh, I know what it's doing. It's powering this thing. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get rid of that then. Nice. We're going to get rid of that, and we're just going to power it from underneath, I think. We can just break that one out, can't we? Plonk that one on. There you go. That will just, yeah, that'll mean that we can just take this and stick it away. Easy peasy. All of this seems to be doing all right. Even the SPS is doing pretty well. What we would have seen if we had left this as a reactor, like all of the reactor casing and the reactor glass and everything, every single one of them would be like at least doing this, where it's like ticking. Like for some reason that one says 5, and I'm not sure why. Maybe all the processing's in this one. That is the weirdest thing. There's a dude over here with a lead. I don't know why he's here. That's very weird, isn't it? Anyway, right. So it doesn't look like our base is doing too bad, to be fair. We could probably... that one over there. What's that one, do you think? I mean, we could see it if we... Okay, so it's just this one. That's fine. I doubt there's anything over at the mystical area. Ooh, I do want to show you something. So if I get some seeds... I wonder if this is fixed. Stick a seed in there, right? So a lot of people leave a seed in because they're like, well, this is for making seeds. So put a seed in there and keep one in there at all times. Makes sense. But if we were to run Observable again, profile TPS, and after 5 seconds, it should tell us. There you go. See, look, what, yeah. For some reason, this is now checking every single pedestal over and over and over and over and over to see if it can make the recipe. So don't leave this in, basically. Make this the last thing you put in, right? Lovely stuff. So what I will say is the thing that normally takes like a lot of usage per tick is the mob spawners. See, that one there's 35. But for some reason, we're doing all right. If we had all of these on at the same time, though, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't be okay. Let me just grab a few of these. So anyway, that's Observable. I could talk about Observable for ages. I think it's a fantastic mod. Absolutely love Observable. Brilliant mod. To turn it off, by the way, if you press your button again and you just do that and it turns the overlay off. Now it's like nothing happened. Oh yeah, this is full up with pink slime, but that's fine because we only want the liquid meat. Now, I should probably point out that over here, why has that happened? Oh, because it's getting the flipping puffs. Why are you getting puffs? Probably have a look at that. Weird. Are these actually being generated from... Oh my goodness, they do get generated. You're kidding me. Okay, I need to deal with the puffs now, apparently. Yeah, we are playing an alpha pack. So we kind of expect it to not be like perfect straight away. Or at least I do. Don't know about you guys. But like that's the whole reason that I play alpha packs, because I like finding stuff like this. So we can do imports. And we could say import just these two. Although to be fair, it should just import everything. So if I do those two, it doesn't matter if I put that in. Acceleration cards. There we go. Nice. That is going to put all of that out. All good. Right. Is there any other bees that I did recently that I think I might need to go fix? Because all my other bees seem to be in there. Right? So if I pop over here. And I think these are all fine. Because even if these made the pollen, that's okay. Because the pollen would be like chucked in here. Oh, that's a point. I forgot about this. They've added unobtainium alloy. Where's the actual recipe? That there is a nitro times 1 block, which is fine. We can program that in, actually. Let's go do that. That should be fine. Does that mean that you can get, like... Ah, you can't get the trident yet. You can get the sword. You can do this. And I wanted to point out that you can now, well, you have to... Oh, there it is. Missed. There it is. To get the quantum sword, you need the Allthemodium pickaxe. It's not actually that bad. Like, a load of people were a little bit confused about this because it's like, oh, why'd you have to get this? But I don't think it's that bad to get. If you look at it, it's just you have to make like a bunch of recipes and that's it. So these recipes are going to get programmed in because they can. So we might as well. So first things first, do you want to do the block recipe? I feel like we should. Oh, yeah. I forgot. They've done this. And they've added these things. So these are the block versions of these. That's funny. I like that. Anyway, if we have a look here, I'm going to say okay on that one. We're going to have to automate these things. Probably the source gem as well. And the fire essence. Let's do source gem on the end. I might go off and make the arcane bee, to be fair. I feel like that's probably a good idea. What does this pollinate off? Okay, source gem block. Not bad, not bad. We could do that. So that's one recipe. That's a bit of a beast of a recipe. Now, you might be thinking, oh, okay, cool. So you just do this and you put the different things in. Nope. They've each got different recipes, which is funny. This one's soul lava, and that's really cool because we got soul lava automated already. So I'm pretty happy about that one. Not going to lie. So that one is for the dissolution chamber. I'm actually just going to stick it in. Dissolution. Double S in dissolution. And then finally, I think this one. Yeah, that's just power. So we're going to do that. But then we also need to do that. And we need to do that. So these two go in just like this. That's not... No, okay. It looks like Supremium, doesn't it? Look, if I put that next to it, they look very similar. That's going to confuse me later on. Love it. So this one goes in over here. I just put that away. Okay, pattern. And then you just right-click this on there. Shift right-click. Aha, there you go. And now we can put this in. So now, can we make alloy start? So obviously it has to make the nitro first. So that's going to be a lot of blaze rods. That doesn't take too long by the looks of it. And there we go. That's going to take a little while because it... Are you literally out of power now? You shouldn't be. Ah, I've still got that dude on there. Okay. Let me get one of the new dudes. There you go. That should be a little better by keeping these with power, I think. Anyway, right, that's going to take a little while just to get one. So maybe this is a bit of a pain. But again, this is just our simple setup right here. I might take this out and go make another power setup. So that's it. Well, we can see at least that one's going to work. We don't want that. We want to get rid of that. We want Unobtainium, and that is this one. Did I even make the last one there? Alloy. Let's have a look. Oh, I did, right? It was the dissolution chamber. Yeah, we've done that one already. The only thing is I don't have the soul lava on the system. So what I need to do is somehow get this soul lava into... Oh, these doors are so see-through. You know, like when you're on holiday and you walk into like one of those really, really clean glass doors. I feel like that's what this is. Anyway, this needs to go into a... I'm going to do a router, I think. Can we do a router? No. Let's not do a router. How are we going to get this to... We've got one up there. I might just do a brand new wireless for this. That seems like a waste though, doesn't it? Maybe it is a waste, but meh, it's fine. So let's do that. Get the wireless jobby. And we basically want this here to be our block. So there we go. So that is now connected. And I should be able to just do that. There we go. So now, there you go. We got some soul lava. Beautiful. I mean, technically what we could do is set this to be a drawer, but I don't really care that much. If I'm honest, and we're not going to need that much soul lava, are we, to do this? It's like barely a bucket worth. Yeah, 100 millibuckets. I mean, that one uses almost. Ooh, we could set up the pink slime. We could do this recipe. Maybe not. I think it's fine. Anyway, the last one on the list actually needs us to go over to this area over here. Because we need to automate this. I think it's this. Yeah. Which is the... There it is. So, the Unobtainium Allthemodium alloy ingot. We have already got the Unobtainium, the Allthemodium, Piglich hearts. We don't have the source gem yet, so we definitely need to do that. We need to do the fire essence, earth essence, water essence, and air essence. I think that all comes down to getting some bees. So some of these bees, right? I feel like that's probably what we need to do. Oh, and I've got a use for my shady wizards. Right? I think that's... Yeah, I think these shady wizards have a use now. So have I still got those trader blocks? Yeah. So yeah, there we go. We can use these to make sauce berries for us, sauceberry pies. Have them automatically be put into a pedestal. Have a mycelial thingy. Eat it to make sauce. Mycelial sauce link? That thing. Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll do it, and then I'll show you what I mean. Right, here's my example. This might be a dumb example, but still. We're going to get probably a modular router, because we could just stick it in our base, and it'd be all good. And what we can do is we can send a bunch of emeralds into here, and you can see it's making sauceberry pies just from a few emeralds. And that is going to get us a ton of these over time. And there you go. It's stopped at basically 1.5 stacks. Sauceberry pie went in here. We can get the mycelial, what is it? Source link. Source link. I've got a bunch of these already, so we can do that. I can place them. I place one here and one here. I think they should reach. I don't think they have to touch or anything. And then we can get jars. Have I not got a recipe for the jars? I wish I did. That would have been a good idea. Okay, let's do that now. Why not? So the jar is just like this. I think I've got a recipe for the planks. I'm not sure though. I don't. Ah, okay. That should be any of the logs right there. So there we go. That should do it. Now we can do jar. Let's make 5 per side. We already have one, so there you go. So let's pop back over to ours. They're not eating anything right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you need to be even closer than I thought you did? And then all I need to do is put, yeah, one there. One there. Oh, missed. And then the other thing I need to do is get my other shady wizards. Right, just going to use a quick distributor. I hope these can, well, I hope it can reach. The only problem, isn't it? Stick that in there. It says it can, so that's good. So all we need to do is center this one. There you go, you can see it's going over there, going over there. We just keep filling this up, and we'll fill it up from the base. Where's my wand gone? Oh, there it is. So, I'm currently just getting myself some amethyst bees, because that's how you get the source bees, or the arcane bees, or whatever they're called, right? So, what was I doing? It was bee cages. We've got to do this bit as well. I've just set up the modular router over here. So if we have a look right here. Getting emeralds, and then if we pop over to the R's area, you'll notice that all of these have got... Why are you now a lot more expensive? I swear you were 1 before. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we could take him out and put him into the converter. That's a bit weird, though. But yeah, there you go. So these are all going to be filled up with the sauceberry pies. And the sauceberry pies are going to go here. Then we've got the mycelial sauce links. And job done. Easy peasy. We don't have any emerald bees or anything, right? So emeralds might actually run out. Unless we convert our mob farm back into a drops mob farm. Anyway, over here, I'm going to convert these. So this turns into that, turns into that. Can these breed amongst themselves? I actually didn't realize that if they could or not. Doesn't say they can't, so I should have just done 2. I have done 2. Okay. So it does look like the arcane bee can breed amongst itself, right? So because of that, we're not going to do like a ridiculous amount with this. We're just going to get ourselves the 2, and then we can breed them together. So I think we have to go over here, and then we put this in the middle. And we need to put a load of source gems around it. Okie dokie. Around like this. Stick that one in the middle. Get ourselves the arcane bee. I might set the bee up over here. I quite like the idea of setting bees up where they're actually being used. Being used, if you know what I mean. Right, here we go. Arcane, arcane, and then we just need the soul or source gem. Source gems go in the middle. I'm using the canvas version of the beehive right there. I think it fits a little bit better than just plain old oak. And then over time, this is going to get us some arcane, whatever they're called. It gets the source gems, right? These bad boys. I'm not sure why I decided to do like the wireless, you know, sender module Mark 3s and all of that. But this is getting chomped through, and we are getting a load of what they called source gems. Almost called them soul gems, but they're source gems right there. So we're getting those. I think I want to do something clever with this. So over here, this, I believe, if we were to get, I don't know, one source gem, for example, stick that in. This is going to make the earth essence. So 1, 2, 3. These don't get used up, the dirt, the seed, and the iron. So all we need to do is have a thing on here, a pattern provider underneath that goes off and makes a earth essence. Maybe we need to do those over here. We've got a nice little area that we could do stuff in. Okay, I'm going to do that. So we're going to pick these up. I don't know if it's going to like being like right next to everything, but we'll give it a go. So we've got the imbuement chamber underneath that. Yeah, the reason I said why we're using all of that one, we're going to have a wireless over here anyway. And I'll probably hide all the cables. I'll use like cable facades all over the place. So we'll get it to come to here, and then we might get it to come down to here as well. So if you wonder what I meant by that, I'm using these cable anchors and these cable facades. And then, we can get underneath just like that. And then what we do is we just cover them up. And it's like they're not even there. Almost. You've got to get like all of the sides, so this only covers like one side. It's not like XNet where it covers the entire block or the entire cable, let's say. There we go. So from in here, you can't tell there's any cables. Up here though, you can tell. So we're just gonna do one of those. I think right here is where we're gonna put. So yeah, maybe right here we want to put a pattern provider. Right, there you go. So pattern providers are down. I do need to make more of these cable facades, but I kind of knew that I needed to do that. Make sure you get the ones that are on the outside as well. But you don't need to do all of them. But only where the cables are showing. So like that. There you go. There we go. So this goes around like that. Now, I need to put imbuement chambers on all of these. And then I might have another modular router just because I like modular routers. So don't at me, please. So a puller, and then we need a sender module. And then we need all of the upgrades. Good stuff. So what we want to do is we want to be able to pull from these. So the pattern provider is the thing that sends into it. And the imbuement chamber is the thing that you need to pull out of to get the actual like thing, if you know what I mean. Also, we don't need to use a sender module Mark III right here, because we can just use a sender module to send into one of these. One of the... Oh, I knew there was a cable there. Why did I do that? Idiot. To send into one of these. So there's the sender module. You can set the, what do you call it? The distributor to be like the opposite of a distributor. You can just pull in to the distributor. So you can do that like that. And I hope that we can do, like, if I do a soul or a source gem. Why am I thinking they're called soul gems? Yeah. I don't think this is going to pull out any... I'll tell you what. We'll just blacklist. So it's not ever going to pull out the source gem. I like that idea. Right, if I put that there, and then I get a source gem again. Stick that in. Now, this is the interesting thing. It takes like a long amount of time. But if we give it some of the source that's over here. Now, we could do with relays. Relay. Yeah, this is like the wiring when it comes to Ars Nouveau. So maybe we'd set up some relays. I like that idea. I've got to remind myself how all of these relays work, though. So give me a minute. Right. Figured it out. Figured it out. So what you do, I'll tell you what, I'll do it on this side. You right click with the Dominion wand on the source jar, and then you right click onto the source relay. Now this, I want to say, so you right click on the source relay and you say send to the jar. I accidentally sent it to the, this thing, to the relay, the second relay that we've got. So anyway, we can right click this. So now this is taken from there. We just tell it to send to over there. Don't need one up here. So basically this one takes from over here and sends over to there. This one takes from here, sends over to there. And that way all of these are filled up at all times. Just with 2 relays basically. Kind of makes sense. Right, so over here, this is kind of doing what we wanted it to do. So I need to set up a thing to say, let's pop back over here. No, I missed. Damn it. I've got so many of these things now. There you go. So what we need to do is say that this one is get rid of all of those. Is literally just send it a source gem and it will do its thing. And we probably should tell each one of these to do one at a time, which is what this thing here does, blocking mode. We can do that, easy enough. Close it up, and that's it, done. Can we do Earth? Let's do 10 and see how quick it is. So first off, it sends that in. When this converts, I want to see what it looks like. There you go. And then it sent the second one in. And we've got 2. Amazing. I wouldn't say it's super, super quick, though. And I can't be asked to, like... Oh, maybe we pre-order, like, a bunch of these. Is there, like, a requester? There is a requester. I forgot about this. This is the ME requester, funny enough. So, we could set up a requester and say... yeah, we're going to request to have a stock of, I don't know, a stack of the earth essence and a stack of like each of the different essences. So now we just do the exact same thing we've done here with the earth one, but for the rest of them. So I need some pedestals, which I have actually automated already. So we need 3 each. And I quite like the flat versions. They just look really cool. So we're going to go around and do that on each of these. If you're wondering about those fires, by the way, that I just stepped in, these are from occultism, and they don't hurt you, so you can just stand in them. You can just be like, I'm on fire. Purple fire. Purple is a really good magic color, in my opinion, so I thought it fit quite well over here. Right, anyway, let's set these ones up. So that was earth. We've done that one. We've done the source gem. We just need to do fire, which is flint and steel, gunpowder, and a torch. Right, moving on. We are going to do... So that's the fire essence. We haven't done the recipe for it yet, though. But let's do... Yeah, why not? We'll do the earth one, which is... Not earth, sorry. The water one. So, have we got any snow? That is a question. Oh, we do have snow. Well, that's useful. Thank you. Kelp. Got a bit of that. Lovely stuff. And then bucket of water. Just like that. So 1, 2, and then we stick that one there. And then the last one is air. And air is the double bananas, as I've always called it. Feather, arrow, and the wilden wing. Wing. Feather, and arrow. Easy enough. This is the only one that doesn't really use... I think the rest of them use vanilla materials. Yeah, they do. Air's the only one that has, like, wilden wing. Like a non-vanilla material. Anyway. I'm going to dig that one, and then dig that one there. So we have access. So, let's pop back to base. Right, we've done this one already, and it's literally just the same thing, isn't it? We just do this. Nope. Wrong place. We put that there, and then double banana as well. Easy job. That's pretty easy right there. Yeah. Come back over here. And now all we need to do is, this one's air, so we just need to put air in. This one is water. Put water in, and then fire. Good stuff. Well, that was easy enough. I thought that'd be way more difficult than it was. Lovely. Right. So now we could do essence. We could do, I don't know, 10, 10, 10. And there you go. These are all coming in. Oh, look at that. Right. Next up on the agenda is I put some more cables right here. Oh, by the way, if you just want to pop the cable off, if you get your wrench. It's not the wrench I was looking for. Is it in my backpack? Where's the one from AE? I swear I had one of these at some point. Oh well, there's another one. So if we shift right click right there, you can see there's the cable. It goes all the way over here. There it is. This should be okay, I think, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's only 5 channels being used right now, I believe. Oh, we can see that as well. We can do this. 3 on this side. 2 on this side. 5 channels, easy peasy. So, what I've set up is the ingredient buffer. Now, a load of people, whenever I use ingredient buffers, always say that you can also use the backpacks from sophisticated storage. And that is true. You can use that. The ingredient buffers can take fluids and items at the same time. So they're super, super useful In our case, we just want it to be basically a big chest. We could literally use a chest here if we wanted. And then I'm going to use again, modular router, because why the heck not? I think I can do this here. What was it again for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we can do it with this. And we can do it with one distributor module. So we do that. And then we just tell this. What's the middle thing for this? Source gem. Cool. So all we say there is don't take the source gem. And then we also have a sender module. Sender module mark 2. Easy peasy. And in this one, we say only take the source gem. And for some reason, it doesn't always like capture what you put in there. So I always check now to see. So final modular router. And then I might go around and do some, how do I say it? Beautifying. So you don't see all of the modular. I like the look of modular routers, but I know they probably don't fit in this situation. So let's take these away. Stick the speed upgrades back in. Why not? And then we need a... So if that's a sender... Yeah, that sends into there. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this here. And then we just need a puller. And we can literally use like the Mark 1. Or not even that. Yeah, it is a Mark 1. Sorry. So that is going to be back. Goes right there. And now all I need to do is put this one in here. Now, what that will do, I'll tell you what, before we do anything, I'll take the puller module out. And we will request an Obtanium. Allthemodium. Just like that. So you can see in here, it's put all of the items in there. So once I put this puller in fact, I'll take this out so it goes slowly. The only problem is it's going to do that one first, isn't it? Ooh, I've got an idea. Okay, I don't know if that worked, but if I stick that one in. There we go. That works right there. Now, is this going to use some source from over here? I actually don't know where it's getting its source from. It might be getting it from here. There you go. That was super easy, actually. I like that. Now, all we need is another router to pull out of here and put back into this. Oh, never mind. You know what we could do? Don't we have a router right here that is pulling? Yeah. There we go. And then stick that back in, and it should work now. So, what I'm doing here is I've got a puller module, which is pulling everything but the source gem. And then the distributor module will put into all of these. And it does do these in order. So then it will say, okay, this one, I actually want to put only pull the source gem. Like that. And then finally, I'm going to put this one on 1x1 mode. So now, if we do unobtainium allthemodium alloy again. Unobtainium allthemodium alloy. Oh, there you go. Let's do 10. So it's going to go off and make all of those. It's also doing this. Now, why did you pull that one out first? Blacklist is fine. But you should pull everything that's not this. That's so annoying. Right, we're going to have to do a separate modular router then. That is so annoying. Fine, we'll do a separate modular router for this. Modular. I'll show you what I mean by that. So this one is going to pull everything out. Why are you not pulling everything out now? Did I just not... Oh, I didn't set the flip inside, did I? Oh, maybe that's why that was happening. Blacklist that. Oh. Oh, okay, maybe that will work. Stick that one in now. No, because look. It just grabs the first one in there. That's so annoying. Okay, we do need to take this out. Oh well, at least we learned how that works. I'm going to put this one on top. I love that. It's like do. Right, I'm going to use some relays. So what we can do with these relays is we can tell it to fill the ones in the middle. I'll use these two over here. And we need the Dominion. What's this called again? Dominion wand? Yeah. So we want this one to go into there. This one to go over to, no, here. This one to go into there. This one to go over to here. And then the same sort of thing. Good stuff. Did we just automate all of the alloys? I think we did, you know. I didn't even go over the other things that I wanted to talk about. Like, X-Tones is now in the pack. It's kind of awesome. You can get, like, really cool looking... I tell you what, I'll try and make one of these. No, it's got, like, a little cream colour to it. It looks a bit more like... quartz, I'd say. Like a subtler version of quartz. There's a load more from X-Tones. So, X-Tone. Look at all of these. Look insanely cool. So you got like the variants right here. So this one comes from X-Tone tile with a coal in the middle. And then you give like the outside of it a little bit of a brush like that. You've got some cray, which looks like this, and then yeah, loads of different like things that you can use. This one looks pretty cool. I like the look of that. Oh, and finally, I forgot about this. Plastic sheets. I talked about this last episode, and they already did it. They have been all dictionary together, so we don't actually need to do plastic from industrial foregoing anymore. Which is funny, because, yeah, we've already got the plastic sheets going. That just means that they don't have to put a plastic B in. I'm sure there will be one if you don't have Pneumaticraft installed. Yeah, there you go. Right, I'm going to call it there, I think, because we got all of the alloys. I think next episode we might make ourselves a Paxel. Did I ever make one of these? I forget where this one goes. It goes in there, does it? This has still got latex in it. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a bucket and I can clear that out. There you go. So now that's going to do all the pink slime and everything. Has this been offline? Because yeah, we've not had the pink slime go in here. So if I do just get some slime, stick it in there for now. There you go. That would just chunk through all of those slime balls. We should use the pink slime really, but oh well. There you go. Is that done? Wait, alloy. It is done. Sweet. So we got all of the different like alloys ready to go. Nice one. Right, next episode then we will try and get ourselves the Paxel. There is a thing that I wanted to try and do. So Paxel, this thing. It does need the Awakened Supremium Paxel. I've been trying to get this flipping Awakened Supremium for like the longest time now. Apparently the only way to get it, even though it does say in here somewhere. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it's the Cognitive Dust. Dropped by the Wither and the Ender Dragon. It's not been the Wither for a while. Apparently it's just the Ender Dragon now. So we have to go kill the Ender Dragon with Mystical Enlightenment on a sword, which is fine. We could go do that. It's just annoying that it still says the Wither when that's not the case. That might be a bug. So if it's a bug, I understand. But I feel like it's not been the Wither for like a long time now. I mean, we did the Wither when we were in Allthemodium 9, which was what, like 3 months ago now. Mental. Right, anyway, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll try and get ourselves a Paxel. Allthemodium Paxel. People always seem to like it when I do a Paxel for some reason, even though this thing is pretty flipping good. The Eclipse Alloy Paxel. But yeah, let's try and do that next episode. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Right, statistics. So what is that? Statistics, we are currently at 10.33.